Robert Marchand is a French centenarian who has not stopped cycling even after his 100th birthday. A very petite man, 152 centimeters tall, thin and modest, he told reporters. "For a guy who's 100 years old, I feel pretty good." Of course, because he rode a bicycle for more than half a century. Robert Marchand has several world records on his account. Friends, in order to stay healthy and active for a long time, as the hero of our video, it is important to take a comprehensive approach to this issue. You can learn all the useful information on this topic from our videos on the channel, so we recommend subscribing and clicking on the bell so as not to miss new educational releases. Let's go further. Robert was born in 1911 in Amiens. During his century-long life, he worked at various jobs. He was a firefighter, a lifeguard, a gardener, a shoe and wine seller, a farmer, a lumberjack. He was even a participant in the Second World War. He also took an active part during the strikes of 1936 in France, which laid the foundation for the modern foundations of French labor legislation. Robert lived in Venezuela and Canada, but then returned to his homeland, France. Robert joined cycling at the age of 67 in 1978. At this age, men retire in many European countries, but Marchand decided to do heavy training. He did not ask for any indulgences for himself and trained on a pair with young men who are 3 times younger than him. But this did not bother Robert at all. He had his own goal and his own hopes. At the age of 105, he became considered the oldest cyclist in the world. The man did not just participate in competitions, but set real records. For example, he cycled 600 kilometers in just 36 hours. He participated in a large number of major races, which numbered hundreds of kilometers. In 1992, the Frenchman made an incredible bike ride from Paris to Moscow. Naturally, Marchand has no rivals in his age category, so he had to race with much younger people. At competitions, Robert often said, "I'm not here to become a champion, but to prove that at 105, a person can still ride a bike." At the same time, Robert set record after record, participating in various marathons. Robert told reporters, "Some people, when they reach 80, start playing cards and become immobile. Not me. I've never been able to sit still." In good weather, Robert rode a bike every day. In bad weather, he trained at home on an exercise bike. Robert Marchand became a Guinness Book record holder at the age of 105. Then he was recognized as the oldest cyclist in the world. A year later, when Robert turned 106 years old, doctors advised the cyclist to stop chasing world records. But he did not really listen to the recommendations of the doctors. He trained as before, but tried not to accelerate his pulse more than to 100 beats per minute. Of course, the attention of doctors and scientists was divided to this long-lived man. They all wondered how at such an age a person is not just in his right mind and in excellent physical shape, but also manages to set records and travel long distances. According to doctors, the condition of the 105-year-old Robert's body corresponded to the indicators of a 55-year-old man. What is the reason? In good heredity or in constant training? The researchers found that the Frenchman increased athletic activity as he aged, which allowed his body to use oxygen more efficiently. Many people believe that it is more difficult for us to perform intense physical activity with age, but everything depends on the VO2 max indicator, how our body can use oxygen. This is a widespread scientific indicator of sports level, which usually begins to decline around the age of 50. Studies have shown that if older athletes continue to exercise intensively, the VO2 max indicator increases. That's exactly what happened with Robert Marchand. In addition, his lifestyle is of great importance. Robert is very optimistic, he has many friends, and low stress is also very important for healthy aging. Marchand was sure that he remains cheerful, active, and healthy thanks to the bike, and also the ability to enjoy life. The cyclist still had a little secret. During trips, Robert always drank water with honey. Close friends revealed a little more secrets of the old man. Here's what one of his friends, Gerald Mistel, said. Robert ate a lot of fruits and vegetables, did not drink coffee and did not smoke, only occasionally allowed himself a glass of wine. If he had used doping, he definitely would not have lived to be 109 years old. He also read a lot. Reading keeps the mind alive. Apart from the Tour de France, he watched almost nothing on TV. Robert had the usual routine: went to bed at 9 p.m., woke up at 6 a.m., nothing special. Friends, before we continue, we ask you to like and leave a comment under the video. This will help promote it, which will become motivation for even more people. Let's go further. Initially, Marchand did not have exceptional physical characteristics. His height is only 152 centimeters. He never sat on special diets and strictly did not adhere to the right lifestyle. At the same time, he never smoked and worked very hard. Perhaps this partly contributed to the longevity of the man. As Marchand himself told, the main secret of his longevity lives in his love of sports and an indefatigable desire to enjoy life. In November 2020, at the height of the coronavirus pandemic, the champion even sent a letter to French President Emmanuel Macron, calling on the population to resume the opportunity to play sports. By the way, friends, we would like to recommend you to watch our other videos with amazing people who defied old age. You will find a link to this playlist by clicking on the hint in the upper right corner or in the first pinned comment under this video. Let's go further. Robert Marchand announced the end of his cycling career at the age of 108. The reason was a severe hearing loss. Just a year before, Robert broke the world record. He became the fastest cyclist in the world in his age category. Marchand covered a distance of 22 kilometers in 1 hour, after which he became known as the Bicycle Madman. A year after retiring from sports, on May 22, 2021, Robert Marchand died in a nursing home in the commune of Mitre-Mori, to the northeast of Paris. The oldest cyclist in the world at the time was 109 years old. Who knows? Perhaps Robert was right when he said it was the bike that helps him to maintain excellent health until his old age. The unique cyclist is still remembered all over the world because his records remain unbroken until now. Robert Marchand has lived his life vividly, especially in recent years, setting record after record. Thus, he proved that age is only a figure. Friends, what do you think about this man? Feel free to write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful for you, then like it and share it with your friends. We also advise you to watch our previous videos. Thanks for watching.